Peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Salute, salute, salute. Peace and power. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? God damn, it's Friday night. How's everybody doing? What's good? Peace and power, Big Ma. What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How we doing? Well, it's been a very long week, but it's been an even longer day. Salute, salute. Lee, what up? It's been a very long day. Meth, peace and love to you. Hey, I'm well. Brown girl. Raymond, what up, what up? Hey, Natasha. What's good? What's good? Chris, what up, what up? Vanjie. Wow, 9/9. East New York in the house. What's going on, y'all? A very long week. Very draining week. Where my moderators at? Can we get the super chat popping? Can we get the Cash App up and popping? Peace, Mark Todd Side. What up, what up? Let's go. Strictly game. Peace and power. Yeah, let's get this up. Let's get everything moving and you know, like I said, it was the first of the month. Wednesday, right? Wednesday was the first. Okay, cool, peace. Wednesday was the first. Thursday was supposed to be recovery. Young, what up? Right? So I know everybody's sick, especially if you're in NYC. My pocket is done. Snoop Dogg's done. Know how that is on the first, second, third. It's like you always reaching in for something. You always going in the pocket. You always coming out. Shit getting drained from, man, drained from your account. That direct deposit, gone. You get that little shit, that little buzzer, uh-oh. Something went right up in that account. But then you hear like 8 or 9 little bang, bang, ping, pang, ping, ping. Shit just coming out, draining. Got your shit looking raggedy, right? You like this, damn. You thought you was shining like a new penny. That shit lasts for about 10 hours. Your ass going right back to looking like a little orphan Annie. Yeah, I ain't talking about when Daddy Warbucks got her. I'm talking about when her little ass was in that orphanage and shit. Shit, yeah, clank, clank. God damn it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did the hoodie fit? I didn't even put it on. Listen, I didn't even try it on. When I try it on, I'm gonna wear it. Come on. When I try it on, I'm gonna wear it. That's when, then you gonna know how it fit, because you gonna see it. Just like the world, everybody gonna see it. You understand what I'm saying? Give me time, man. Look, y'all don't get me looking all sharp and shit. You worried about a hoodie. You know what you see this right here? You talking about your hoodie? We got you. I got you. Come on, man. Hold up. Cause dudes act like I don't, you act like I don't want to be sharp tonight. Hold up, man. Let me show you, man, what this thing here is about, man. Where this thing at? Hold up. I'm sharp. Don't get it twisted. Don't hold up. Don't get it twisted. All right? All right? Don't get it twisted. Don't act like I don't be repping. Huh? Yeah. Don't act like I listen. Don't look. I ain't no capitalist, baby, but I know what to do. I know. Look. Don't play with me now. I'll get to your hoodie later. God damn. Let me do what I do. That's right. Coordinate. Huh? You don't stop your bullshit now. Stop your bullshitting. Alright? Jeez. I got you. I go back to my hood looking, you know. That's right, low life. I act like I know what the labels is about. That don't mean I paid full price for it, but I know what it. Listen, I was in the mix too. Don't get me wrong. I came up the little label chasing little label bandit. I was there, you know. Huh? Yeah, you know, and I had to put it on because we know, you know, I had two funerals to attend today back to back. You know, of course, our comrade, you know, Doggy Diamonds, you know, had to, you know, bid farewell to his brother, you know, his older brother transition. So I had to go through there and, you know, I met the entire family, you know, strong men, gangster men, you know, strong whole bunch of men, you know. I was with Tad and, you know, I met Tad's sons. I was with Frog, Tad Pops, and all the cousins, and, you know, I seen everybody, you know. I didn't get to see Doggy because I had to, you know, I stayed there for a little hour and some change, and then I had to run to the next funeral. But yeah, definitely strong men in that family, you know. Bunch of them too. And all of them got a bunch of kids, and majority men, you know. So while they, you know, going through the grieving process and things of that nature, you know, I just wanted to let them know, you know, that I was there, you know, supporting, you know, and appreciating that the way they embraced me and welcomed me into that family, you know. So yes sir, you know, and hopefully I'll get to see him in the morning before he heads back out. Um, and then I had to go to the funeral of I can't even call this guy a neighbor. And anybody that live in the projects in NYCHA houses in New York City, whether you from Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, when you've been there for as long as you've been there for whatever reasons, um, these people not neighbors, man. They become family. Like, um, you know, when you know people's first and second cousins, and and the wives or the husbands of the first and second cousins, yo, our people have to stop dismissing that. Like, we know each other, and when our children grow up and see us so dismissive of these bonds, that's why they out here killing each other like that. That's why they out here with no compassion, laying each other down, because we dismiss those bonds. So, and this one kind of hit me. It hit me kind of deep for several reasons. Um, I opened up Penn Workman houses. My family was one of the many families that were actually the first people, the first residents in our apartments in 1973. Um, and back then, I was about four. I was 4 years old, and my father was only 19 when he had me. So, we're going on 19, and he was working construction, right after you know, after the assassination of Father Allah, formerly known as Clarence 13X, my father went into the Nation of Islam, and from Church Avenue, because I do remember our first apartment that I remember was on Church Avenue. And I can remember looking out of the window across the alley into the next building, and I used to witness some acts of domestic violence. I always saw a woman getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? I was little, and I always remembered that shit as either 3-year or 4-year. I always remember looking out that window. That was very traumatic for me. I always listened to that. And when we moved, my mother had just had my sister. And I always remember her saying, "That's your baby." So even at 4 years old, yo, I'm protecting her. This is my baby. But that's all we had, each other, right then and there in that space. And I always remember him telling me that he chose to live in Penn because at the time they were building Starrett City, and he was a construction supervisor and didn't want, they would give you apartments, since you were, a supervisor on a construction team. And he remembered what it was built on. Like, he always said, nah, foundation, he didn't want it. So that's how we ended up in Penn Workman. And when we were there, all these other families were in the building, right? Of course, it was just me. My sister was just born, so we was in the 2-bedroom. And each family, depending on the ages of the children and the genders of the children, were given certain apartments. And the larger the family, the larger the apartments. So most of the people who were older or had older kids would babysit me. And the families, man, like I said, I was the oldest. It was just me. And there were families with 4 boys, 3 boys. There were families with 5 boys, 6 boys and a girl, 3 boys, 3 girls, 3 boys, to just a mix. And the housing development, if anybody knows about Penn Workman, it's only 3 buildings. So there were our building, the next building, and the very tall building right across the street from White Castle, which we used to call the old people building because it had a lot of elders in there. None of the apartments were larger than 2 bedrooms, so it wasn't a lot of kids in there. There was a few families that had, a kid or 2. But when I got older, and I'm going to get into the verses. I'm going to get into the verses. But as I got older, I, through research, became aware of our building having the working families in it. Other building had other subsidized apartments, people who, who either had larger numbers of family or, had, different issues going on. But we were all tight. Like, we were tight. And we was one of the only NYCHA developments with a community center right here in that part of the East. So all of the gangsters used to come to our community center to play ball. And we had the Penn Mall. So we had game rooms and all that. We had the Penn Mall, and we had the Strip, what we call the Strip, which is the Penn Mall Definitely didn't look like it looked now. It wasn't no models, none of that shit over there. You still had the Italians that were connected and had the flower shop. Years later, they put a fruit and vegetable stand there. We always had the car crushing, junkyard and all that. So the families were very tight. Um, and today, well, just a little while ago, one of the largest families in there was the Chestnut family. They lived on the eighth floor. Um, one, two, three brothers and a sister. And I'm saying these Southern family, very quiet, very, but you had no choice but to engage with each other. We lived on top of each other. So, we were one of the only Muslim families. Um, Everybody was from the South, and the majority of the adults and they were older than my moms and pops. So they always kept an eye on my moms and pops, and you know, especially the kids. So as the kids are growing up, the Chestnuts, like I said, they were from the South, very quiet, very spiritual. Um, the youngest was Frankie. Frankie Chestnut was the youngest, and he was close in age to me. All his brothers were older, and his sister was older. But even as kids, and us being relatively the same age, Frankie always looked out for us. Sort of, kind of, because when we started getting into the street, he wouldn't get in. He wasn't into that. But as far as the sports, baseball, basketball, he was there. His brother, the older one, Ted, actually was very nice. Like Ted played with Al Riddick. If you know Al Riddick in the history of East New York, Ted was just that nice. So, Ted had went to Eli Whitney, and then he played for LIU. Nice. Um, you know, but again, they weren't a street family. Um, and as we got older, um, the youngest, Frankie, was always into the church. Always into the church. I mean, always. Always into the church. And, me being who I am and raised and how I was raised was just not into that to that degree. Right? My grandmother, my father's mother, was, again, the smartest woman in the world. Always taught me that your church is up here and in here. You don't need a building. You don't need anybody to interpret a book for you. Read for yourself, get your own understanding, and walk in your manifestation of your truth. Grandma was sharp, um, but taught us to respect others and their faiths. So, as time started shifting and dudes started selling crack, and, the dynamics of the East just changed. And, you know, as families grow, people fall out of line or fall out of contact, but that project, our small 3 building project, always remained tight. Like, I mean, to this day, some of my elders who are in the street, my hard rocks, the older guards, can stop me in any format where other people would look at me and know my history intimately and would literally be shook of speaking to me in a certain manner. These people, whether they're their parents or whether they're my older dudes, can snap me to attention like this. Yo, like that. Yo, come here, Karim, come here. Or some of them used to call me K from back in the days. And to this day, I'll be 53. right, in February. And to this day, if one of them pull my coat, like, yo, come here, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. These people know me. It ain't no fronting. It ain't, yo, I was in the streets. Yo, I did a decade behind the bar. Yo, no. These people know me intimately from a little dude. And I have a certain respect and love for them. So to go to this funeral where this, Frankie Chestnut was the younger brother. He was the youngest brother in the family. You get me? He's the youngest brother. And so politically active in the community, they gave him a parade, right? There was a parade tonight. I couldn't attend the parade, but the recollection, right, that I have of Frankie, right? Let me tell you who he, Reverend Kevin McCall. And you see him, and people may not know him, he may have seemed to pop up from out of nowhere, but he used to work with Charles Barron. Somehow he ended up with Sharpton. And now you may see him on the news all the time with that little white lawyer that used to be in Sharpton's camp. You're going to see it, Reverend Kevin McCall, right? When you see George Floyd's brother in Brooklyn and they say, my pastor, that's his pastor, Reverend Kevin McCall, right? Kevin McCall is Frankie's nephew. I remember when Kevin was born. I know his mama. So when you see Kevin active like that, he's getting it from his uncle, who was politically active, with Johnny Ray Youngblood's church, with any church that he felt was real, because there was no compromise to him. Always in the community, always with the politicians, always giving back to the kids, just always active, giving and doing. And when we speak about people who are conscious and woke because they can quote certain books or they study a lot of different theories from the continent, we miss a lot of people who are genuinely woke from inside and put in a lot of work. And he was one of them type of dudes. And I could remember at 9/11. See, a lot of people, if you didn't read my memoir, you wouldn't know. 9/11, I went to my first parole board. That morning, the morning of 9/11, went to the parole board and got, of course, they're going to deuce me. They deuced everybody who went to that parole board. All of us that was in Fishkill, we went. September 11, 2001. We all went to the parole board. It was probably about 80-something of us. All of us got denied. All of us got deuced. Instead of them knowing the severity of what happened and postponing it to the next week or the week after, nah, they just went in. And they really wasn't asking any questions and listening to no answers. They just deuced all of us. And then subsequently, that October board, everybody went home. And that's when I took my first anger management class, because I kept denying it. I don't need this shit. But I took it in mid-state. I was in mid-state. And they shipped me to Fishkill right after I completed the course. And from Fishkill, my grandmother passed. My father's mother passed. So, of course, that's not a long trip. So the officers wasn't getting no overtime to bring me to the funeral because it was down and really back. So they, treated me real bad. Shackles real tight, leg irons real tight. Didn't let me go to the bathroom on the trip. All type of bullshit. So I get to the church. I'm already a mess. I just had got deuced. I'm in Fishkill. You know, you get the call from the chaplain, and you know, I know I'm going to Harlem because her father built and established the church on 144th Street, right, and 7th, between 7th and 8th. That's still standing to this day. Reverend Henry James Watkins. You'll see it still emblazoned on the front of the church. And the first people, of course, I see my sisters right there, my wife, um, my pops. So I want to see my cousins, my first cousins, because I wasn't allowed to go to my aunt's funeral, my father's youngest sister, because I just got knocked at the time. And Rikers Island wouldn't let me go to the funeral because of the case. The case was crazy. I had a bail. Um, I just got, I wasn't, I didn't have more than 2 months in, so they wouldn't let me go. So I wanted to see my cousins because we was raised, like brothers. I remember seeing my cousin Ra, and then I saw people from my building, like, kind of weirded me out because I'm like, we all the way uptown in Harlem, and these people had no connection to my grandmother at all. So I see Lisa Colvin, who passed um, last year, right? I seen her and her boyfriend Rome at the time. Unexpected, but I don't know. You dig? I see them. I say, oh, okay, what's going on? Now, I'm telling you, everybody know me in Penn Workman as Karim. So they know my pedigree. They know my intelligence. They remember every accomplishment I ever had. I got skipped in junior high school, graduated high school at 16, going on 17, went to the Army. Like, these people know me intimately. So a lot of them didn't know what I was doing in the street because I never shitted on my home. I never. I went across the bridge and got at them. I got at them saltines straight up. That's how I got my bread. So they didn't know. I was always respectful out the way. People could call me out the window as a grown ass adult and send me to the store. Straight like that. Put their little money in the aluminum foil, throw it out the window. And I'm not talking about no 70s shit. I'm talking about 80s, 90s. Come here, see me wherever. That's just how we move. We respect each other's families, and that's just how it is. So I'm in these shackles, and my sister's crying. My mother, we trying to chit, and all of a sudden, I see Frankie Chestnut. Now I think I'm dreaming. No, literally, I'm thinking I'm dreaming. I'm like, what the hell is Frankie Chestnut doing at my grandmother's funeral? I'm like, what is the connection? And he whispered to me, hey, bro, how you doing? How they treating you? You know I love you. You know I'm praying for you. And I'm sitting here, and when I tell you, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I'm like, yo, what kind of shit is this? Like, and I'm looking at my mother. She know I'm looking like, yo, I'm like, what is this? She's like, well, he's coming. And you heard about it. He came, and he's coming to sing. And Frankie Chestnut sang at my grandmother's funeral. And I went back up north, and yo, for the next 3, 4 years, I always remembered that funeral. I'm like, what the, so long story short, when I come home, And I see him, we embrace, and, definitely told him how much I appreciated that. And, we spoke, and it was like nothing. It was like we was going through grade school again. And I always seen him in the community doing community work. Always. From that point on. As you know, I came down in 2004. My mother was very sick. She passed in 2005. And another, this funeral was big because my mother was just that type. She was a nurse. She was very community. I mean, help everybody and talk to everyone. So we had a very large send off for her. And when I'm telling you, all walks of life, of course, my peoples came, her peoples came, everybody came. By the time my sister and I got there, and time for me to speak at my mother's funeral, I'm looking in the front row. I see all the pimps and the hoes. Come to find out, while I was gone, my mother would come home from work and cook. And if she seen the hoes running past the back of the window, she would call them, come through, and she would be feeding the hoes. So I'm looking at them like, yo, why are these? I know the pimps because I raised them. They grown now, but I raised them from when they was pups. So I see them in the front row. So again, Frankie's there. Frankie sings at my mother's funeral as well. So when I speak on Penn Workman and I speak on East New York, it is very, very dear to my heart. So to see Frankie pass, and I didn't see him in the last few weeks, so I didn't know. I didn't even know he was ill. And he had his struggles, with alcohol, and but he was always, always pleasant, always in his faith, in his deen, and was serious about it, and was very committed to the community. And I'll tell you one thing, this man never held a grudge. I never seen him hold a grudge at all. And I mean, when you a good family and you really not in the mix in the projects, people, tend to mess with you, bother you, try to take you off your square, grade school, high school, even as an adult. So, to know that, to find out that he passed, I definitely wasn't going to miss this. I did miss the parade. They had a parade for him. Of course, when I got to the church and the wake, they had it blocked off. Police, of course. Chief Madre was there. His nephew was there. The whole family. I seen all the brothers and hugged them and hugged Miss Chestnut. And it, it's just very, very, very weird when you believe that people always going to be in your life, right? You don't imagine that certain people are going to transition. And and I've expressed it to y'all numerous times, man. I've been to, oh my goodness, had to be 14, 15 funerals this year. The most I've been in since my mom's passed. When my mother passed that year, she, they took a bunch of them with each other, all of them. My mother passed. Uh, my man Sean Hill from Star City passed. My man Just O, Orpheus Faison, Just O, the mixtape king, was my dude from 4 years old, just a lot, and prior to that, I had never been to a funeral. It was just something that they didn't push on me as a child growing up. So, when my mom's passing, everybody started going, Mr. Thompson, just new. I mean, it was so many until, this pandemic shit hit. That's when you started, and so many transition, that I know intimately. Um, Growing up with, people are considered brothers, sisters. So, to have to go to two back to back today, and to feel that energy and to, witness how people move in this time. And then the next day, we make an attempt to act as if we done our piece. I got another one to go to tomorrow that, yeah, oh yeah, another young sister from the next building. I'm 155 Workman, 920 Vermont. Another family, the Thompson family, they lost their youngest sister. So I had to show face for that. Because that's just what we do. It's not that I'm of Christian faith or the Catholic faith, but I respect the faith that we share growing up in Niger and growing up with these struggles and knowing each other deeply. Like, you know some of these people more than you know some estranged family. And there's a love there. Trust and believe. There's a love there. No, I didn't go to Malika Shabazz funeral. I don't know her at all. I think it would be disingenuous to go there and not know her and only go because I have the knowledge of her father. We don't even know if she, believed as her father believed. So, nah, I wouldn't go there. And then NYC, people show up to certain uh, events for their own clout, and that's not me. I gotta have, huh? Yeah, I definitely, yeah, I dig it, and it's an honest question. It's an honest question. Definitely is, because you have many that would go, you know. So, um, but when all this is over and done, for us, the family's still grieving. So I always stay in touch and keep in touch. You dig? No, it's not a disrespect. It's not a disrespect. It's an honest question all the time. And I'm not one of these YouTube personalities. But I'm very transparent. Very transparent. You dig? Ask away. I stands on my square. I stands on my square with anything you hear come out this mouth. Does it if you don't understand it, question. Always question. None of us is beyond questioning, and none of us is beyond pushback. That's what makes great leaders. People who can stand on a square, So it's not a disrespectful question. I'm just telling you, how I operate. I would never go to, especially because she lived 10 minutes away from me and I never seen her active in anything. So it's like, I don't even know if she believed as her father believed. You dig? So, after that, and then, going to Doggy Diamond's brother, Milton, funeral, and seeing how they operate and looking at it, and seeing that love that they have as a big family of men, is very counter to what we see in the media, what we see and what we hear on social media, how people speak about our people. That's why I keep pushing. Yo, we are loving people. We love on each other hard. But we have to make it conscious. You dig? You work for NYCHA for 16 years in Van Dyke. I just passed through Van Dyke too. And it was a whole bunch of police out there. You know? So we love on each other hard. And times like this, we have to make it a focused intention to remain in that same space. I mean, you don't have a lot of room for it because there's a lot of confusion and all that. But when you come from a solid heart, you dig? When you come from a solid space, yeah, definitely ninth. That's what's up. When you have a solid foundation and transparency and truth in your heart, that's the true measure of consciousness and being woke. You dig? Amen Ra. Salute, salute. You dig? So, that's what I wanted to say as far as my day. You know? Nah, NYCHA don't suck. NYCHA just needs help. I'm saying, I'm a product of NYCHA. It can't suck like that. What's in the air, dogs, attacks? People ain't supposed to have dogs. All truths are being revealed. That's what's happening with dogs biting everybody. It's an animal with teeth and a brain. You dig? What's the word? What's the word? Just coming back from Frankie Chestnut funeral. Of course, Doggy Diamond's brother Milton's funeral. You saying their management? Yeah. Well, the management sucks because from the leadership on down, that comes directly, and people always believe that we don't deserve anything, so they put a bad stigma on that. Respect, respect, respect. 1982, you baby, huh? I seem at peace. Well, when certain things tap your consciousness, you have to calm it down a little, But that don't mean I'm going to continue like this. We've been here 42 minutes, and I don't know how long you're going to sit with us, or with me, because we're going to get into this verses. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that. You dig? 362 Sutter? Oh, okay. I say, thank you, I am God, for the blessing. All right? What's ridiculous? The management in NYCHA? Of course, we know that. That's for years. And the thing is that you have good people working to, on the, employee level of NYCHA. Born in 89. Oh, my goodness. Right? And they work hard. But when you have a sucky management and then you have people who don't appreciate their space, it becomes very difficult to work in that. Very difficult. I mean, I've cleaned my lobby with NYCHA. I've cleaned it with, and soon as the maintenance workers are gone, somebody will come and piss in the lobby. Somebody will come and spit in the lobby. Somebody will come and defecate in the exit. You dig? All type of shit. It makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. So, when you see those hard-working maintenance people, and they just they get beat up. Like, how many times they gotta clean up the same shit from the same people? It just doesn't make sense. So they get disheartened, So, again, my deepest condolences to both families. And they know I love them, you know. And oh, that's deep. Mom's passed last month, huh? Well, listen, this is what I can tell you. My mom's has been gone almost 17 years. And that emptiness never goes away, ever. You just figure out a way to manage it. Trust and believe. The pain and the emptiness of losing a parent never goes away, especially if y'all were close. Thank you, Brandon Washington. Salute, salute. Thank you. My thoughts on the recent shootings. Should the parents go to jail? Hell yeah. They just got charged, matter of fact. They just charged those parents. Oh, Charles, you was working for NYCHA? Damn, salute to you. But yeah, that pain don't go away, man. It doesn't. And me and my mother was tight. Tight. There's no place I can go in Brooklyn right now. There's no place I can go that me and my mother has not been there and we haven't had deep discussion or loving moments anywhere I go. Because that's just who we were, you know? Whether it's King's Plaza, and my moms used to walk me to King's Plaza from East New York. Or if we at King's Plaza, we would walk home all the way through Mill Basin, all the way through Georgetown, all the way through Flatlands, because she was raised in Brookline, in Canarsie, right? My mom's is from Brookline houses. So there's no place from Manhattan. What people don't know is one of my mother's best friends, my godmother, her daughter, so my god sister and I, who I love dearly, passed away from cancer as soon as I got up north, so I must have been 26, so she was 26. She has a child with Mike G from the Jungle Brothers, so Monique Mitchell, beautiful soul. Oh, my girl Mo. And they have a daughter, Bijan. So when I'm going to Manhattan, right? Anywhere I'm in Manhattan, me and my mother do the same thing. Me and my mom's my sister. We walking through Manhattan. We going to Bloomingdale's, the B. Altmans, the Macy's. There's no place where I can be and haven't had a moment with my mother. So when your parent transitions and y'all been that tight, how can you ever really heal from that? You can't heal from that. You're forever grieving. You're forever grieving. But you learn to deal. You learn to take those moments, celebrate those moments, love the time that you had, and remember, that's when you start to recollect. You start thinking about everything that she was teaching you. And you try your best to live out to that. So it's very, very hard, you know? So, you know, that's just how that is. So when you say your mom's passed a month, you fresh in it, you will heal, you will learn to deal, you will get better. All right? Yep, they call me CJ and I worked in Marlboro. And they just killed a young guy just got killed in Marlboro yesterday. She passed at 92, 140th Harlem. Almost 60. Oh, man. And it doesn't get any better. Trust and believe. People think that, because, they transition when they older and you're older that that you can handle it. No, you can't. When it comes to a parent, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they leave you as a young person. It only the longer amount of time you have with them, the harder it gets, you know? Born and raised in 570 Blake. Okay. Okay. So, you know, that's enough for all that. Let's get down to business. Let's talk this versus shit. We 50 minutes in. No, Donella, it's not going to be the same, but we can build on that. You know what I'm saying? You DM me, we can build on when you need to. All right? My deepest condolences, baby. Yeah, let's get down. I'm in my business attire, right? So let's go. Boom, one by one song. You have to be. I think you need to go rewatch that. You need to go rewatch that. Versus was interesting. Let me put it, because I missed a lot of the beginning. Not a lot, but a majority of it, because the DJs were, throwing me off. Bone don't have. We gonna get into that. Stop, slow down when you're talking. Bone had hits. Stop it. Lil John. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to get it in. First of all, let's take this, not in chronological order, but let's take this in order. First of all, can we all agree that it was one of the best, if not the best verses that we've seen so far? Gotta say that. Gotta say that. The only other verses that I really enjoyed, right? Because I definitely enjoyed Kane and KRS. I definitely enjoyed the first one, RZA and Primo. I enjoyed Brandy and Monica because Brandy just washed her. I love that. Um, but Beanie Man and Bounty, yo, okay, and of course the Locks, and that was just a washing. So I ain't even enjoy it more than it was chuckling, But let's say now, right? And y'all need to start screen recording, do whatever the hell y'all want to do. Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle, man, stop that. Stop that. That wasn't, no. No. We're not going to go there. Listen, yeah, we seen Flip. Wait a minute. Damn it, we going to get in all that. Let us do this right. Appearance-wise, was both groups the best? I mean, both of them look like they were in time capsules. We can't even front. Thank you, Kelly Mills. Thank you. We can't even front. When you looking at both groups, they both looked youthful. They both presented themselves well. They was dressed. They came through. Can we agree on that? That was the best verses that we done seen as far as hip hop's concerned. Because none of them was looking twisted. I mean, Wishbone did look a little thick. Now I didn't expect him to be that big, right? I mean, but he was a little thick. I was like, damn, Wish. I lay off them ham hocks a little bit. But yeah, both groups looked good. Both groups came to handle their business, right? Both performed very, very well. So they shitted on the New York City tri-state area. They shitted on the birthplace of hip hop as far as that's concerned. We ain't gonna hold no, listen, I'm honest and transparent. I'm telling you, NYC better have a versus coming up soon. that can rival that shit, because them brothers was looking good. They sound good. They was on time. Now, I gave them props. Y'all jumping the gun. Of course I love to see 8-Ball and MJG. Wait a minute now. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. God. Not rushing. Wait a damn minute. Oh, shit. Now, I never, ever, ever, ever liked Bone Thugs and Harmony. I wasn't even gonna watch it. I'm telling you right now, I wasn't gonna watch it because I never got into them as a group. Why? Because as somebody who comes from the birth of the culture, right? Who, I'm into delivery, I'm into flow, I'm into, I gotta hear what you're saying. If I gotta decipher what you're saying, that's a little whack. So all y'all people that talking about boom, 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 none of y'all never, ever can quote a Bone Thug lyric. Flow, they harmonizing, all that shit is on point, but you don't know what the hell they saying, so stop it. Other than, I miss my Uncle Charles, I don't know nothing that they ever said. That's it. I know he misses Uncle Charles. That's it. So stop with all that. They're better lyricists than 3-6. All right? I'm keeping it a buck. Now, if anybody can quote, huh? Hold on, wait a minute, slow down, hold on. New York got to stop acting too cool for school in these verses, resting on the birthplace of... Right. You couldn't rest on that no more. That ever been dead. Right? You can't just say we from New York and we birthed and we can spit. Nah. That shit been dead for years. But I want y'all to keep it a buck. To all these Bone fans, give me another line other than I miss my Uncle Charles. Come on now. You can be prodigies are easy and all that. You don't understand them. That's a problem for me. And it ain't because they spitting fast. Because we birthed that too. You just don't. Come on, the delivery. The delivery. Now. He went in on it. What did he say on Notorious Thugs? Busy flow is ridiculous. Don't get me twisted. But I don't understand it. What did he say? I don't understand what he's saying. Yeah, he's a star. He look good. He keep himself up. He can spit. He's never winded on stage ever. And for that flow and how they harmonize, that's incredible. But like 3-6 said, are y'all singing R&B or y'all spitting? Because don't nobody understand it. Now, you have to be a true Bones fan to know any of their catalog. We got First of the Month, we got Thuggish Ruggish Bone, and we got Crossroads. Crazy Bone dropped some joints. Lazy Bone had a few albums solo, but nobody can give you a bar. They can't give you a bar. I miss my Uncle Charles. My Uncle Charles' ass got laid out. Okay, we get that. Give me some bars. What else do you got? What else? Don't have it. So therefore, they was going to take a loss just on that. So round for round, they was getting spanked. Because as simple as 3-6 Mafia lyrics are, be nursery rhymes and all that, they track production is superior. Their hooks are superior. Their energy is crazy. So they was spanking them every round. Now, I'm trying to figure out who brought the first feature out, right? Because when I came through, I caught the fight. So I didn't even see Gangsta Boo doing her shenanigans at all. I saw Busy doing what he do. Nah, Rob, nah, ain't no, stop it, bro. No, you don't, give me a lyric. Bone ain't win not one round. First of all, they features was couldn't even top it. So when y'all say Little John, come on, man, he was not no counter for Wayne. Come on, Wayne. Yeah, Crunchy Black always looking crunchy. So what? So did Flavor Flav. Was always looking like Flav. Come on. Nah, B. Bone ain't win that. Not at all. Not at all. You got Wayne. First of all, before Wayne, y'all see Flipper? Did you see Lil Flip? You see Flipper come through? Now, of course, they pull a little rabbit out the bag with Chameleonaire, but I never really liked that song. It was a hit, but I ain't Chameleonaire. Nah, come on, son. And when y'all did that, you know what they had to go to? Project Pat. And the chat. Come on, stop playing, yo. Bark, bark, chicken, bark, chicken head. Come on, how you gonna stop that? And Terrence Howard, and that's right, no doubt. Come on, man. Come on, son. Come on. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Yeah, Ron and Dirty won a Grammy, but so did what's it? Hold on, wait a minute, because we're gonna start because Brandon gonna go there talking about it won a Grammy. So did Hammer, and so did a lot of shit that don't have nothing to do with bars. We're gonna stop with the Grammy stop. Stop with the Grammy talk. Cause when they go in the chicken head and sipping on some sister, and y'all lucky, I'm telling you, lucky 3000 didn't come out for Players Anthem. Because that would have been a knockout, period. I don't even see how y'all thinking that was close. You serious? When that track dropped for sipping on some sister, that's it. Come on now. He even went to the Katy Perry track on him. Like, yo, MJG, no, that's one of my top 5 as far as flows go. So you know when 8 Ball came out, and MJG, come on, Gangsta. Listen, that whole set. And Son said he had 7 more songs. They cut it short. Yeah, okay, yeah, Pimp C had the best. Listen, anybody who get on a 3-6 track gonna have a better verse than him. Come on, on I'm Fly, Young Buck and MJG took the whole song. But come on, the energy, tear the club up, Crunk ain't dead, no. Listen. Y'all gonna stop playing and keep talking about. Come on, man. Y'all really think Boom did that? They got songs with Biggie and Pac and the shit was flat. It's like, come on, man. And I may be blasphemous right now. Listen, East New York dude, I'm Brooklyn to the fullest. And it may be blasphemous right now, but I hate, I'm talking about I hate Notorious Thugs. I can't stand it. I can't stand Biggie verse on it. I can't stand that song. I turn it every time it come on. So y'all not gonna come in here and talk about notorious thugs. Oh, they dangerous. They're men don't blame with us. Nah, come on, stop. Yeah, come on now. I don't like it. Y'all don't like it. I don't like it. You say I'm bugging, I don't like it. And if you've been with me and you know how I move, you know what type of MC that I really like. I'm all for Dayla. I'm all for Mos Def. I'm all for Kool Keith. I'm all for G-Rap Ghost, Jizza, all the intricate flows and all that. Come on, man. Not with no pity pap, non-thought putting into the rhyme shit. Come on. That was one of Biggie's weakest verses ever. Ever. So they wasn't winning with that. The joint with Pac and Busy, all right. That was all right. But they ain't win no round with that. Only thing you could take points off of is that bullshit outfit Juicy J had on. What that shit was, I don't know. Don't know. That shit is horrible. That red shit was horrible. I don't know what the hell, where he got that shit from. But no. Son, nah, that wasn't pimping. Nah, that wasn't pimping. So, Juicy J, you get the gas face for that shit. You should have wore a sweatsuit or something. You don't wear that bullshit to the verses. Straight up. No, sir. No, sir. That looked like some bullshit. Like you had on a seersucker suit or some old bullshit. Some shit that what was Popeye's man, his friend name, they always begging for a hamburger. Miss Wembley or some, you had on one of them shits. That was some bullshit. Yeah, that wasn't no, I wasn't right. An outfit. Yeah, Wimpy. Yeah, he had some shit that Wimpy would put on. Salute, Darnell, much appreciated. Yeah, we don't wear no shit like that to the verses. Come on, son. And red at that? What you doing? Everybody else was decent. Even Bone in them was fly. Yo, listen. Beautiful. Beautiful to see all them brothers. And these are brothers who have struggles with alcohol and drugs and all that. And yo, none of them was looking fucked up. They just wasn't. And their performances was crazy. Nobody stuttered. Nobody was off beat. Everybody was clear. Yo, they shitted on East Coast rap, man. I'm telling you, they shitted on hip hop from the East. With that, motherfuckers better come correct. I'm telling you. They raised the bar. So now, who we gonna put together? Are we gonna put a MOP versus Onyx? Cause I'm telling you, you gotta raise the level now. Yeah, they little flip. Come on, Gangsta Boo. Looking like she just came straight out of Blacktail. Heavy, Diesel back there. Come on now. Terrence Howard? Come on, they shitted with that, man. Come on, stop, man, stop. Bone ain't had nothing for them, man. I don't care. You could be they biggest fan. Nah, Bone, nah, son. Y'all, performance-wise, yeah. That harmonizing, yeah. 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 Yeah, she always had body. Who's that? RJ? Who's that? Oh, PJ Allen. Yeah, she always had body. But that was little girl body. She got grown woman body now. Come on now. It's a difference. It's a difference. I told you about that over 40. It's a difference. I told you about them women over 40. It's a difference. A little heavier. Yeah. Been marinating a little bit. Yeah. Come on now. Come on now. I already told y'all about that. Y'all keep sleeping. Over 40s and sugar tea and all them and yo-yo and all them. Yeah. Look, I'm telling you. I better get with it. Young, and stop looking at these little young pissy bras. You can see how they acting. Flip-flopping through the industry. Come on, keep fucking with them little hot tail nasty ass young girls if y'all want to. I'm telling you. Yeah, Mia X too. Yeah. Yeah. Shanti, you see how them over 40s getting? I'm telling you. I better stop. Y'all better start. Yo, keep sleeping. Keep sleeping. Y'all missing a whole lot of good loving when y'all turn y'all what? Shit. I'm telling y'all. God damn it. I'm telling y'all. Shit. I'm telling you. All that you born in the 90s and all that, man, get your nah. No disrespect. But get your ass out of here. You dig? Elmatic, peace. Brother 3-6 production, beats, and energy is hard to match in the verses. It is. It is. Outcast versus Dog Pound. Corrupt looking crazy. I don't think that shit gonna do good. You know? 50 versus LL. Not a good match. 50 will blow L out. Serious. The production, L production didn't age right, you know? Man, listen, Cougars is all that. Always been that. They try to diss him with that Cougar term, but telling you. Woo. Over 40. Ooh. LL versus Buster. That'd be a good one. Kanye versus 50. Nah. Yeah, do anybody dirty in the verses. Telling you. Outkast versus 8-Ball and MJG. MJG and Outboy ain't gonna be able to they catalog. You dig what I'm saying? Scarface and Beanie would have been a good one if both of them wasn't sick. You know what I'm saying? Their voices ain't gonna do it. It'll look crazy. You have to think about the aesthetics when we watching these verses. Rod Digger, ain't nobody messing with her. Rhapsody is overrated. Definitely can't fuck with Digger. Exhibit, Freddie Fox, Christopher Farmer. Wait, who are you? See, you one I gotta speak to on the side, cause you really a hardcore hip hop lyrics. Scarface and Cube would be hot too. Joe versus Avon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody getting pregnant that night. Cash Money No Limit, that would be good. Tech Nine versus Twister. Tech Nine, even though he's underground, I think Tech Nine got way more hits that people know about than Twister. You dig? Thank you, Jeremy. Queen versus Light. That'd be a good one. Drake versus Chris Brown. Come on, man. First of all, Chris Brown is another one I don't think nobody can fuck with his catalog. Chris Brown and Usher. That'd be good. Buster versus anybody. Y'all sleeping. Buster will get served, man. Y'all ain't looking at him lately. He out of breath. He winded. He heavy. He'll be disappointing to y'all. Stop calling Buster name and putting him in his verses, man. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be shocked. I mean, like this. Oh, Drake ain't winning no verses. I'm telling you. I can name 5 people Drake can't beat in the verses, man. Nah, Johnny Gill destroyed Brian McKnight. Nas and Jay-Z, I wouldn't want to see it. I don't think, both of them, they might cancel each other out because they both can't perform for shit. I think Kendrick is overrated, and I don't like Cole like that. Nah, Roz Cars can't fuck with Mos Def. Mary versus Faith would be good. Mary versus Faith would be real good, but Mary got too many hits. Too many. Too many. Mary would have to, Mary and I don't know, Mary's another tough one. Tough. You can't even put Mary and Janet because Janet got some shit. Once Janet start that dancing shit and Mary try to do that shit with the boots and all that, Mary gonna get Mary. Ain't nobody trying to see you do all this shit. When Janet start hitting that pleasure principle shit on you, it's gonna be a slaughter. Straight like that. Mary trip over her boots and shit, and then now we got a different discussion for verses. You dig? Yeah, nah. Foxy gonna wash Lil' Kim? Nah, Kim got too much of a catalog. Tony versus Mary? I don't think Tony got enough upbeat joints. Dead Prez and X-Clan? I think Brother J got too many more songs. Remember, we talking 20. Lil Flip versus T.I. Can't go for that. I can't go. I don't like T.I. as a person for what what he's become. But yo, can't front on T.I. catalog. And can't front that boy can spit. That boy got fire. His catalog is crazy. He'll wash Flip. Wash him. Boot Camp versus Griselda without Sean P. Now Griselda and the Locks would have been a decent one. But again, I don't think Griselda catalog is crazy like that. Smokey versus Stevie? Nah. Who the hell remembers a Smokey song? It's 2021. Smokey was hot in 1964. Rich. Come on, man. Nobody remember no damn Smokey song. You must have been to see the Temps on Broadway or something, man. Cut that out. 112 a wash, Jagged Edge. I hate Jagged Edge with a passion. Roots versus Wu-Tang a wash. Ain't nobody messing with the Root Boo. Tribe, Brand Nubian. Hold up. Tribe, Brand Nubian. Q-Tip on stage is something different, yo. He's something different. I don't know. T.I. versus Lil Wayne. I don't know. Yeah, I hate Jagged Edge with them twins. They looking like Cole Brown. Who the fuck? How you look like Cole Brown? And then it's two of y'all that look like Cole Brown. Come on, man. And they songs was weak. Two niggas looking like Cole Brown. Come on now. I don't like that group. Look. Now you going with this Smokey shit. Cut it out, man. We ain't trying to see Smokey in no verses, man. Stop. Cut it out. Luda T.I. Yeah, they look like Cole from Martin, man. Them twins don't look like Cole from Martin. Niggas look like Cole Brown, man. And y'all gassing people and shit like, yeah, gang it, that shit. Come on, that shit, they pushed them dudes through, yo. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Who the hell wants to see Smokey? Don't want to see no Smokey in no verses. Stop it. So look. Come on, man. EPMD and running them there, that would be good. Oh my goodness. Y'all got me crying over here, man, inside, man. Cut that shit out, man. We don't want to see Smokey doing shit. Mia X and Cardi B. Mia X don't have no real catalog. Even that album she put out. I think she put out 2 albums. Coco Brothers versus Onyx. Nah. Jodeci versus Tony. That'll be decent. I'm telling y'all. And see, brown girl, what she said? I'm telling y'all, that's the sleeper. Common versus Nas. I'm telling y'all, that's the sleeper. That's the sleeper versus. That shit'll be so fire. That's the sleeper. Now watch somebody going to go write the verses and tell them. I've been saying that though. And Common might just get Nas. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Papoose can't mess with Lupe. We gonna stop that. Lupe is nice. Nah, Common won't get washed. I'm telling you, y'all better go and check his catalog out, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Common is nice. And they started out the same year. The same year. 92 going into 93. Common shit is very underrated. Common got like 10 albums. I'm telling you. All right, y'all keep believing in Nas. Keep believing in him. Y'all man gonna get up there and he gonna get embarrassed when that verse is setting. And y'all gonna be like, oh, yo, yeah, y'all lining y'all man up. Just like they did everybody that they threw in the ring with Floyd. Kept throwing niggas in the ring with Floyd, and Floyd was just washing them. Bing, 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 bing. Telling you, that's the same shit Common gonna do. Y'all gonna keep gassing y'all man. Yeah, Jill Scott and Erykah Badu was fire. I forgot about that one. That was fire. They had me in my feelings. Yeah, Common's a much better performer. I'm telling you. Talib Kweli is whack. Nobody want to see no Talib Kweli punk ass. You know? Tribe versus Fugees. Telling you, Q-Tip is nice. Telling you, Q-Tip on the stage is different level. De La versus Tribe. Yeah, that's different level. I always said Beat Nuts and Dilated. That would be decent too. Beat Nuts is nice. You know? You dig? But see, here y'all go. Y'all going on. Yo, this is 82 minutes. We ain't even get to the other stuff, man. We gonna stop that. All right, we agreeing now. We off of this. We getting ready to agree right now. Right? That the verses was won by 3-6. All right? And hold on, let me address this shit real quick. And if you got a line or he always in your DM and you can go back and forth with him, tell Busy Bone cut that bullshit out with the devil worshiping shit. Cut it out. Stop that. All that you want them to denounce this and that, cut the bullshit out. Because y'all played with the Ouija board and all that other bullshit too. And we not gonna act like all y'all in the industry do a little bit of worshiping that little dude, that little red dude. We gonna stop that. Because when you worship these little nasty ass dollars, these legal tenders with these old phase on it, nigga, you worshiping the devil too. So we gonna stop that. Stop it. Somebody call your man. Get your man. Right, Marcus. Remember, they was being called that shit. So let's cut the bullshit out with the challenging and all that. The more you worship capitalism, the more you worship these dollars. We already say that what? That melanated people come from the universal truth, energy, godliness. So when y'all over there, y'all paying all sorts of taxes, paying homage, you're on stage. Oh, I want to thank my manager, my producer, and all this other shit. Y'all worshiping the devil, so stop that bullshit. Calling him out. Cut it out. Cut it out. So I just got to get that off. So Busy, stop the bullshit. Stop it. All right? Cut the shit out. Worshiping, what the fuck y'all think Christianity is? Christ wasn't even a fucking Christian. Excuse my language. But cut it out. The hell, what you think y'all worshiping? Stop it. It's a name. Fuck it, it's a name. Cut it out. You dig? So, all right? Got that out of the way. Let's get back to a couple of days ago when we spoke on Clarence Avon's wife murdered during a home invasion. What did I tell y'all? Again, like I said, I have so many shows on Outspoken and on No Filter, almost at 100. And, right, so far, I haven't had to recant anything. And I said that was some straight up street Negro, ignorant Negro shit that murdered this woman. I said it, right? I told y'all that. I told you that. There wasn't nothing spooky about that. There wasn't no industry hit. It was some straight up nigga shit that killed this woman. You hear what I'm saying? So now when you go back to the build and listen, and all the previous builds when I'm saying that black men have to live by a doctrine. We have to be responsible for our behavior and the behavior of those around us, because if we don't, the foolishness, the ignorance will lay in the laps of our women, children, and elders. I said it. I said it. That was some pure, dumb nigger shit. Come on now. And it's becoming sickening that has become the face of murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Black men, melanated men who bugged out in their head because they not following anything constructive. Well, I'm telling you, when you don't move with a purpose, you move in the other direction. You move in confusion, whether it's unorganized or it's organized. You move in confusion. You have idle time. So up here becomes filled with bullshit. And then you get angry. You get depressed. You become manic depressive. And then you become criminal minded and then criminally insane, so that you doing stupid shit. You doing dumb shit. I'm saying it a long time. A long time. That if black men do not exercise restraint and find a path towards liberation, and believe me, once you pick that up, once you become conscious, once you are woke, you got a lot of learning to do, a lot of instruction, a lot of self-discipline and goal setting that you can't even fathom being out in the street doing some stupid shit. And our elders would be safe, and our women and children will be safe. If we don't do that, simple shit, you can only imagine what else is going to come after that? And so now, this man got to bear that guilt because somebody under his tutelage put music out that encouraged that dumb shit, and it led to his wife getting her head popped off. That's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. And that is the shame. That is the horror. That's the burden. Come on now. We are responsible for that when we don't do what we're supposed to do in the other direction. We hold a responsibility for that. That's true. Everybody wants to be right. And one of the first strategies in anger management is knowing that you can't be right because everyone has their own opinion. So you can't be right. How can you be right with a dummy? How can you be right and talk sense to someone that's ignorant? So you can't be right in every situation, but you can make yourself feel better. You can control your response to the world because you can't be right. Can't be right all the time. And then your frustration in trying to be right, your frustration in trying to educate a dummy will trigger you to become angry and to do something that you will suffer the consequences for. So stop trying to be right. Sometimes you gotta get in line. Before I'm a general, I'm a soldier first. I'm a private. Before I'm a general, I had to learn how to soldier. I had to learn how to take orders. Come on now. Come on now. Ride with me, man. Ride with me on this now. Come on. That's science and math. So, you know, our music leads to a lot of bullshit. And if he was that powerful in the industry and didn't work to change that, look what happened. I say it every day. Anytime somebody get murdered in East New York, I feel that. Or in the surrounding areas of Brooklyn, I feel that. Because that means my message is not getting out. That means my work is lacking because someone got shot under our watch. Come on. Come on. You dig? That's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. That's what we learn. That's what we learn in our degrees. If something isn't building, it's decaying. Straight up. If something's decaying and something is building. Salute, Charlotte. Definitely. I enjoy giving you the convo. I enjoy having you here too. It is like that. Cool. Every man for himself out here. But every man is going to suffer and die. And we're going to do that as a nation if we don't learn to stop being for self. Keep thinking that you could do this shit on your own. I just watch and laugh. Black people are acting like children, like toddlers, trying to walk, and you know you ain't got your legs right. You know your ankles is still weak because your foundation is weak. Because you're not coming from a doctrine that you built. You still grabbing for shit that is an inherited belief because you picked it up from your oppressors. You picked it up. You trying to insert it into you, and that's not your natural being. So you moving like a toddler because your ankles is wobbly. So you trying to stand up. And all I'm doing is laughing at your dumb ass every time you fall until you reach up for help. You dig? Salute. and see in the house. We can never do that. Can't do it. You cannot inherit their doctrines and their policies and their behaviors, and then you can put that and insert that here in our frame. It doesn't compute. It doesn't. That's why we're so confused right now, because you're still coming from a point of them. You got to leave all that shit alone. All of it. Because you inherit it. And I seen, Professor Smalls, James Smalls, the Honorable Professor James Smalls, say the same shit. The only thing that separates me from a lot of the giants is how I articulate it. I don't have time to look for, the prettiest diction, right? I'm giving it to you raw so you can hear it and feel it. I can come up here and spit things I learned, right? From reading Patrice Lumumba, right? Or Kwame Nkrumah, and confuse the hell out of a lot of people. And sound as if I'm the shit because I know this and you don't. Nah. We ain't on that type of time. I'm a soldier. First, my pledge is to arms and simplicity. I don't have to go and speak to you from a standpoint of a PhD or a doctorate to show you who the hell your enemy is. I don't have to get that far deep up in here. I can slap you in your mouth real quick and say, there you go right there, that cracker. Now what you gonna do? You don't take that hard. I don't have to come up here stunting and talking about this doctrine and because you see, and when you're coming through and ancestral planes and what our ancestors did on the continent and come on, stop with that bullshit. We 3, 4, 5 centuries away from that shit. How we getting these crackers up off us now? Right now. We don't have to do all that. That shit is old. It's done. We learned that already. If you so well versed in that, then take your ass to the ghetto. Take your ass to the wards. Take your ass to the projects. And then you can go down and set up your own schools right there in the hood. I don't have time for that shit. I'm building a nation of soldiers. And soldiers deal with simplicity. Does that shit work? Yeah. Is it clean? Yeah. Can you shoot it? Yeah. Let's get busy. I know where it's supposed to go down at. Dismiss me with all that other shit. We're not doing that over here. Maybe over there they want to do it and they want a prize because they can speak 12 and 15 letter words and speak around you and shit and have your brain dizzy like, oh, that was deep. I don't need to get deep with you. You don't have to get deep with me. No. The same way 2 + 2 is 4 in addition is the same way you got to use that principle in calculus and statistics. So what the fuck I got to tell y'all and teach y'all about statistics for when these crackers is busting your ass on an elementary level? Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? Come on now. Come on. So, I just wanted to, give y'all something to throw around and share with. I just want, since y'all so expertly blessed to take sound bites and flip it and chip it and shop it and talk about it amongst yourselves. Do your thing. I'm here. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. Y'all know what tomorrow night is, huh? Saturday night book club. I hope you got your goddamn books ready. Understand that. Understand that. So this start at our schools or homes. How do we combat this issue? Home. Everything is in the house. We already showed through this pandemic that we don't have to be in their schools in order to learn. My daughter went from a 3 to a 4.1 average during the pandemic. Home. Remote. And these are her junior year grades. These are the grades that they're looking at. So thank you very much. And we have learned that, shit, we don't even have to go back. People are taking care of themselves very well off the internet. Very well. So what you teaching me in that school? What? Are you teaching her how to be a slave? What are you doing? Are you teaching her how to surpass you? Or are you just teaching her how to take orders and how to work and how to fit in and how to code switch? At what point are we going to stop teaching our babies to go into these spaces where they're not loved? At one point, are we going to stop allowing our black woman to give her labor over and be shortchanged and definitely benefit them as opposed to us? We don't get shit. We don't get shit when our women go into corporate America for 40, 60 hours a week. You're just enriching that you claim that you hate. Why not take the expertise of these black women and build in a home and do for self? Support her in all facets. Support her. I see our black women every single day shining stars in corporate America. Why in the hell she not in our community? Because black men are over there too. Or if they not in corporate America trying to be corporate America, they on the goddamn sidewalk with a cup. Beating our babies or influencing our babies to sell drugs and shoot guns. So you can't support her. How? So if you can't take care of her, she got to go over there, which is very easy for her. Black women excel in anything that they step into, whether you believe it's on point or not. In every aspect of American society, a black woman's talent is at the top. Anywhere. I don't care if it's corporate America. I don't care if it's Hollywood. I don't care if it's the stripping pole. I don't care if it's a judgeship. I don't care if it's the military. I don't care if it's the banking system, real estate, selling liquor, waste trains. I don't care what aspect. Shit, they even in Walmart driving trucks, UPS, Target. There's not one space in America, society, in this corporation that y'all call a country, that the black woman does not hold a top spot. And weak ass black men can't support that and pull her back home. What's the problem? What's the problem? I can't even get y'all queen back, so you can't sit here and tell me that you ready for revolution. You ready to fight. We ready. Yo, let's... The fuck, you ain't even got your queen right. Y'all niggas are still on the news doing dumb shit. Every day. Every day. Not some days. Not once a week. Every day. All day. You see the same goddamn perk walk or photo. Look at somebody black ass son. And I bet his mama had a damn baby shower for this dumb ass. I'm tired of it. And it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's beyond ignorant at this point. But they don't want to let it go. They want to keep that shit. They want to wear their ignorance like a fucking coat. And then cry, have pity parties. Fuck out of here. I'm going to take all your black women. Every one of them. Every one of them. And I dare y'all to cry about it. I dare you to cry about it. Keep fucking around. You're going to see me waking up. Yeah, you're going to see me waking up in your goddamn kitchen like Melvin. Yeah. Keep playing. Y'all think I'll be bullshitting with this social media shit. Looking pretty and shit with my brown ass skin and my commitment. Keep fucking around. I'm going to be like Melvin, ass out. Scrambling eggs for y'all little dumb niggas. I don't care how old you are. Yeah, keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, little nigga, you want some juice? Go get that book and read some shit. Keep playing with me. Keep playing. Cause I know these soft teens ain't playing, they ain't bullshitting. And women gonna need somebody to stand tall. So keep fucking around. Keep bullshitting. I'm telling you. And I ain't big like Melvin. I got a little ass. I ain't got no big old wide back. Nah. Everything's in the front, so you know what's going on. Yeah. So keep playing like y'all don't want these black women. Keep bullshitting. I'm telling you. Gotta keep playing. Keep playing. So look, man, look, it's an hour. No, what's that? Shit. 108 minutes. Huh? Yeah, Funky Watusi, the WAP, and all that shit. Giving her that real hip-hop shit. Keep playing. Y'all keep playing with me. Yeah, so yeah. 108 minutes, man. I gotta rock and roll. I love y'all, though. I love my people. I love my people. We will win. Yeah, keep telling, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. And we just gotta stay disciplined, remain militant, and we're gonna rock through this shit. Alright? And yeah, come on, man. Don't forget. Share the video, send the subscribers through to here. We can ready to take this shit to the next level. We ain't playing. We want free. Nothing else. We don't want no reform. We don't want nothing, nigga. Nah, we want free. You ain't in charge no more. Time for y'all to pack y'all shit. Y'all got to go. Fuck a Bill of Rights, fuck a Constitution, fuck your judges and your courts. Y'all got to go. Pack your shit. That's what we want. Straight up. We don't want no coons talking about the table and we got to wait. Nigga, we done waited too many years. Ain't nothing to wait for no more. These motherfuckers is building shit in Mars. And we talking about we waiting and voting. And fuck out of here. Keep playing that wait shit. And anytime one of them punk ass politicians or some activists or some telling you, no, you got to wait. You got to understand. We got to talk. Smack them in their goddamn mouth. Straight up. Ain't waiting for shit no more. Got time to wait. Going to funerals every day this week. Fuck we waiting on? Crazy? That shit is over with. So yeah, salute to my Mars, my comrades. Salute. Salute. I love my people. We will win. Where you get my book? My book's on Amazon. Except for, no, you might still could get my memoir on there. I seen somebody with it. It's called Thug Love Superman. How Are You? A Letter from Up North. You might can still get the memoir. I know I don't have much of them. You know, back when I was selling them out the trunk, I sold like 5,000-6,000 out the trunk of the memoir. And I know I got to re-edit it. So if anybody wants to help re-edit that shit and you know, do what they do with it. But that's my memoir. That shit was a bomb because I actually penned that. That's sort of like it's like a Soledad, brother, because I was in there writing, actually. So I think I got probably about 50 of them left. You dig? So, you know, get all that. Get that, get the All-American Justice System Handbook, get From the East, an adolescent account. Get it all. Get it all. You dig? Get it all. And then if you need anger management, domestic violence, and all that, you know where to come. Come get all that. Come get all that. You know? And it's time to stop bullshitting. Over with. Over with. That shit is over. You get tired and exhausted from it because the shit ain't working. It's done. Not waiting no more. We taking our own life in our own hands. Simple as that. Simple as that. You dig? All right? So I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? I'm always, look, I coordinate when I don't coordinate. Y'all see what this is? Y'all see what this, hold up. You see what it is? Right? Come on now. Come on. Don't act like I don't get, don't act like I can't do it. I can do it. I just left that part alone. I left that part alone. But I can get right. Oh yeah, I can get right. I can get right. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Y'all don't want to see me get on that bullshit. Y'all don't want to see me get on that bullshit. Because I got some shit for your asses. Yeah. Yeah. I got some shit now. Don't play with me. Alright? Look. Salute. All things work in divine order. Yes, indeed. All things work in divine order. Alright? Peace.